Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. I'm the Mysterious JG, and I don't really remember what happened the last session, so maybe I should have looked that up before I started in on this one. But, yeah, I had this vague notion that we were way north of the story, and we kind of are. We could go figure out what's going on with the stranger to the far north. Our next plot mission is part of Dutch's quest to go crazy. Dutch needs to speak with us. We found out that Marston is on is in a prison camp, and we found out that we're dying of tuberculosis. So we celebrated our tuberculosis diagnosis. We just ran a level 3 diagnostic. Fatal areas now be highlighted while you were in Deadeye. Interesting. But we ran a level 3 diagnostic on ourselves, thanks to training we received from Commander Data. And as a result, we know how to spot fatal areas. For example, areas that are full of tuberculosis. If only we'd known that before. So we will restore our hat, and we will find out about this fancy new stranger. Okay, putting on a hat triggers save load. So now Marston should be able to defeat Dracula, because he's got save load. Lethal. Popping north. Doesn't comment on the whole LP. Pops up in the very last video to talk about save load. I got all the way to Dracula before I started using save load. I am talking about Castlevania 3. Anyway, but yeah, the gang is kind of at a low ebb. John Marston is in prison. A lot of our plot characters that we've grown to know and love are dead. Plot characters that we've known to grow and not love so much, like Micah and the new I Like to Murder Women Dutch, are still alive. And I forget why we ended a video out here, but I guess this weapon is in poor condition. Well, what weapons am I using? The Flacco's revolver and the volcanic pistol. Go with the Mauser. Midnight's pistol is some kind of custom Mauser. I think I'll go with Granger and Flacco's pistols, but as you can see, the condition on them is terrible. So, just a good cleaning is all that was needed, apparently. But now this one. This one is also in terrible condition. We can clean it too. I don't know how much gun oil we have or how much more I should buy. Well, we do seem to come across gun oil often enough that it's kind of okay. Lancaster repeater, Springfield rifle. Oh, the Lancaster repeater's in terrible condition as well. So its damage is really reduced. I think I like to use rifles. But sometimes it just gives you the repeater in certain missions. So there's worse things I could do than maintain this Lancaster repeater as well. This whole video will just be entirely made up of cleaning weapons. Alright. So next time I get a chance, I probably want to actually get some gun oil.
Easy there.
But we're not going to run around waving our revolvers around for no reason.
Hey there, mister.
We'll just greet strangers for no reason.
Hey, you okay? Shit.
What the hell was that? Oh, well, okay there, mister. Run along. You okay? Shit. Looks like those two strangers ran into each other. Let's get out of here before we get embroiled with whatever that was. Okay, now there's something going off on the side of my map that I don't understand what it is. Well, we got a mission for Henry Lemieux, aka Gardy Lemo. He needs to speak with us too. He is, I don't remember who he is. Idealism and Pragmatism for Beginners. I feel like that's one of the local government quests. Marco Dragic invited you to visit him in his lab in Doverhill. Well, we got like 2 sets of stranger missions up to the north, so let's go up there. Let's head for the north. Take place in the war between the states. It's totally not about slavery, you know. It's about states' rights.
Hi there, mister. Hello. Hey, partner. Evening.
How you enjoy being in the weirdo backwoods country kidnapper murder guys territory? I believe that is the gang that's in charge up here, the weirdo backwoods mystery murder guys. The O'Driscolls are just like generically robbers, and then you've got the weird lost cause rebellion going on in Lemoyne, but these guys are just a bunch of inbreds. Now, there's other gangs to be discovered, I guess, in our post-story world, because I believe the story is going to wrap up. There may be a lot of missions left to go, but I think the main story wraps up in around geography that we've already been to, primarily. I don't think we ever go back to Blackwater, or maybe we go back there, and that's as far as the story ever extends. We're never going to Mexico. There were early rumors and innuendos and stuff I read. I'm convinced that the game would eventually get to Mexico. Even though the Mexico part of the story was a part of the story I really enjoyed in the last game, they didn't really make room for it to...
Hey there.
There's no story reason for us to go to Mexico here, so...
Calm down. What do you want?
I'm just trying to enjoy your face.
Hey, mister.
I just like riding through towns in the middle of the night yelling, "Hey,
Hey,
mister!"
partner. What do you want?
To ride away from you, now that I've upset you. Stagecoach is currently unavailable.
Look out.
Mister? There's a lot of people riding around in the middle of the night up here. This is not a quiet zone. I wonder if I had to get to a certain point in the story before my Deadeye increased, or if I just have been using it so inefficiently that it's only now powering up. Don't rightly know.
Hi there, mister.
This is one of those games I always end up having fun when I'm actually playing the game, but for some reason, once I've recorded a session of it and got a few videos in the can, it's weird. It takes, like, I have this weird reticence to pick it back up. I want to set it aside for a while. Now I'm into it and I'm looking at the time. I'm like, damn, I didn't leave myself as much time to play this as I really wish I had. It's getting dark outside as it is out here in the world of Red Dead Redemption. Now, there's a gun shop nearby where I could go to pick up, well, it's the middle of the night, though. It is 11:30. Am I reading that clock right at all? I know how to read a clock face, guys. I just can't tell which hand is supposed to be the hour hand on that graphic of a clock. Because it looks like they're saying it is like 11:30. Maybe I don't know how to read the old-fashioned one. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Silly as it sounds, I'm not exactly sure how to read the ones that have two faces for this, that little face at the bottom. Maybe that's like how many seconds there are passing in a minute, but it looks like it's like 11:40 or so. And, but it could be that it's supposed to be 7:57, which would make more sense with the amount of light in the sky, that it's just the early part of the morning, because if it's like 11:40, it's not dark enough. If it's 7 something, it could just be getting light. That makes a pretty big, like, which of those times it really is makes a big difference as to whether or not I would make a detour to the gun shop right now to go see the gun show. And it doesn't help that I'm looking at a clear 19th century sky where you can see the cloud, or you can see stars at times of day and night when you can't, like... There's a whole lot more weird shit in our atmosphere than there was back at this time. And I'm not trying to go off into some weird environmentalist crusade either, I'm just saying. So the stores are all closed. Wasn't that open a minute ago? Maybe it is, well, now it says it's... Yeah, okay, now it looks like it's 20 past 12. So time is definitely moving at some kind of bizarre accelerated rate, but I would say it's supposed to be midnight.
Okay then.
Okay. So here's some beggar dude out in the middle of the night.
I should help thee.
Trying to find him. Where is he?
Help me, please, kind sir.
Hopefully he's not a robber. Okay.
Help a blind man.
I'll drop a 20 in front of you and see if you pick it up.
Sure.
It's like one of those tricks I learned in a movie that they did on riff tracks.
Be warned, sir. Do not slumber too deeply, for the man with no nose is coming for you.
Okay.
Voldemort?
I'll try to bear that in mind.
Okay, Voldemort's coming for me. Good to know that. You know what? I think I might have a connection with Lord Voldemort. Maybe that's why I have the gift of parcel tongue. I've often wondered why I have the ability to speak to snakes, folks. Oh, not me, Mysterious JG. Don't be silly.
Hey,
I'm
mister.
talking about Arthur Morgan. I, Mysterious JG, know exactly why I have the ability to speak with snakes. I have no reason to wonder about it. I worked hard to gain my parcel tongue skills. Yeah. Yeah. Strimmendrang, yeah. One thing this game has not given us, it's given us Mexico Land, which is really just Mexico. They didn't bother to give Mexico some cute name, like, you know, oh, we traveled from Liberty City to Vice City, and we're heading out to San Andreas, which has 3 different cities. No, they didn't come up with some silly rock star world name for I bet you anything that well is part of a treasure hunt quest. But and by anything I mean nothing. But yeah, they didn't bother to come up with a goofy name for Mexico, but I would like to think at some point this game would let us go to Canada Land to find like Bear Hugger, you know. I think these stereotypes. Whoa. I did not mean to do that. That was actually pretty cool and not really helpful. Because now I have to figure out how to get back down. Yeah, that really wasn't helpful at all. How am I getting down from here now? Hey, it's your fault for jumping up there. I was just trying to guide you along. I wasn't trying to get you to jump.
Yeah.
Almost out of battery on this controller right now, but just thinking our stereotypes that you know, I am an American. I expect most of my viewers are probably Americans. I know I've got some Europeans and at least one Canadian who doesn't check out this particular series, but checks out some of them. I think our stereotypes about Canada haven't really changed since. Oh fuck! Okay, hold on. Is he alive?
Señor, por favor.
At least I managed to save this guy for.
Me duele. Me desangró.
Give him a health tonic. Here, this will cure your leg. It's.
I got some medicine.
Medicina. ¿Ya para qué?
Well, then what do you want? Whiskey? I mean, geez, don't be a jerk about it.
puedo.
Well, crap. I saved him. I guess I should have given him whiskey to help him die more comfortably. But I got a good opossum pelt. I did not get my medicine back. I guess he drank it. Or maybe I never actually gave it to him. He just poo-pooed it. I don't know how you poo-poo in Spanish, but he did it. Well,
What?
yeah, I don't even know now. Did I actually kill that wolf that was attacking him? Because if so, I should find the pelt. Yeah, I think I just shot it to get it to leave and didn't actually finish it off. Whatever. Now my main goal for this video is just to actually get to the 30-minute mark before I have to recharge my controller. But it's an awfully long ride north, and this game does feature a lot of slow, labored crossing the map. It is a big, outdoorsy world. You can see how the hunting minigame in this, they've had hunting as a thing you can do in Grand Theft Auto games since, well, I mean, I know 5 had some quests teaching how to do it. I feel like maybe earlier Grand Theft Auto games had it too. But 5 definitely has it, and this was stupid. You shouldn't have come here. This game, I would like to think it has a better hunting mechanic than those games do, because there's a lot more area in which it makes sense that you would be out hunting. Alright.
Supposed to be our little adventure.
Instead, it turns into our little death. Oh, I guess somebody is dead. There's a widow.
You all right there?
I came to antagonize you.
Who are you?
Oh, it's okay, ma'am.
Oh, she got
I
a
don't
gun?
mean you no harm.
Oh.
Well, it makes no difference now. If
Go ahead and harm me. It might be
an
fun.
outlaw or a wild animal doesn't get me starvation.
Well, we could give you some health medicine or whiskey.
We
Oh, there's
came
the
out
sound
here
of
from
video
the city
playing.
in search of a different life. Something true, something real.
Well, I got tuberculosis, so that sucks for me.
All this squandering and indulgence, we wanted to strip it away, to find something authentic. What a pair of fools.
Are you talking about your breast, ma'am? I'm
Is
sorry.
there
I don't
a
know.
train station or a town I can take you to?
No, I can't give up now.
On what?
He wouldn't want that. I can't have it.
Well, going to a train station
I'm
does
gonna
not
do this
necessarily
for
equate to
you.
giving up.
Cal.
Well, I'll
What is it you're gonna do exactly? Well, you know
leave
what?
you to it.
Whatever it is. So she's just gonna like build a log cabin by herself out here?
Is there anything left for you to eat?
Flowers.
Nothing. No, we didn't know the first thing about hunting. We couldn't even catch a darn mouse.
What about a damned mouse?
If you need any poisonous berries, though, I'm a natural at finding those.
Well, you
Thanks
ain't gonna last much longer out here.
Thanks
if
for
you don't
offering
know
up
how to
poison
hunt.
berries.
Come on,
Let me teach you.
I'll show you.
Let's do a hunting tutorial mission in which I'm teaching the computer how to hunt.
Right? But you better not try any funny business. You know, I may be weak, but I still know how to stand up for myself.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I still know how to bite down hard, if you get my drift.
Yep. You ever skin an animal before?
No, but then again, I haven't caught much of anything either.
Okay, so I guess we're doing a hunting mission.
I am all too aware. So where should we head for?
All too aware of what? I didn't say anything.
Let's try in the trees down there, near the river. What?
Whoop. It'd be nice if I could switch to a different
Your
weapon.
husband, if you don't mind me asking.
A bear got him. It was
Oh, I thought you
horrifying.
said you killed with a poison berry.
He survived, but only for a couple of days. I buried him a week ago.
I'm sorry.
This was really his dream more than mine. I'd have hopped the next train back to Chicago if he'd said the word. But now, I don't know. It's
Well, I got double barrel shotgun plus.
hard to explain. I have to do this.
I understand.
Let's go bow hunting. I'll equip fire arrows so grass will burn.
Yes. This is a good spot.
What are we looking for?
An animal.
Well, I think we should start with something small, don't you? I kill it, you skin it. Sound fair?
Skin it. But I don't even have a knife with me.
I meant using your
Don't worry,
teeth.
you won't need one. Now, take a look around for any movement.
I don't see it.
There's a rabbit right there.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
Alaskan ginseng. Like I see a rabbit right there. It can be eaten to
There. Look.
Yeah, I mean,
Rabbit.
I see it. I don't know why it's suddenly.
Okay, stay quiet and still watch me.
Oh!
Pretty cool, huh?
Got it.
Oh! Good shot.
Okay then.
Let me
Go
get
on.
my
Time to get your hands dirty.
let me get my arrow back before
How
she.
do I mean,
There we go.
what do I do?
Well, you put it in your mouth, and then you use your teeth to bite down, and you kind of pull it off.
Skin away quickly. Should come right off.
You flay it like a member of House Bolton. Sorry, I've been watching Game of Thrones recently.
Oh my!
Your name is Reek. It rhymes with
It
sneak.
worked.
That is all there is to it. You did good.
Now eat it raw.
I think I've seen enough blood for one day. Do you mind if we head back now?
Sure. I'll walk you back.
It wasn't the
You did good.
toughest mission ever, but okay.
That should keep you fed for a few days.
A rabbit? Yeah, I guess you can get a few days out of a rabbit.
Come on, it's just up this way.
Oh, never mind. I was heading the way I thought it was. I guess we're not done yet. We're probably going to get attacked
Oh,
by
yes.
the bear.
At least. Thank you so
Wait, what are you responding to? I messed up my own
I
dialogue.
mean, it really ain't such a bad spot. You got a good water source. It's remote, but you can survive here all right.
I have no doubt that one can survive here. Whether Charlotte Balfour can is a different matter entirely.
I'm really terrible at
You've probably
surviving.
lived your whole life in the outdoors.
But you've been surviving all your life.
Proud of it, that's for sure.
I'd barely left the city before coming here.
I used to
Hal
live
spent his
in
summers
the
growing up at his grandparents'
city.
lodge in Maine, but I get the impression they did more punting than hunting.
Oh, his
Right.
parents were both Randy Orton.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
no,
I
we're
know
done
it.
for now.
Wolves, stay back. Must have smelled the dead rabbit.
What are we going to do?
Oh. I got it. It shows you where to hit them
If
for a
you
fatal
hadn't been
shot.
here, I'd be dead now.
You got a rifle?
Yes. Well, my husband's.
I suggest you learn how to use it. Now, come on, let's get you home.
Wait, so I'm not gonna skin these fellers? She can live for even more days off of this meat. We just gotta like
Down
salt
here,
it.
It feels like every step forward has come with 100 steps back. People always talk about the simplicity of country life, but there's nothing simple about any of it.
I don't know. You seem pretty simple.
I guess we only know what we know.
Oh, it's a poor wolf pelt because I...
Just have to wait for you here then.
Yeah, well, you know what, lady?
Wait. Sorry, I don't have the energy to go that fast. Slow. I'm sure you're in a rush to get
Is
going.
she complaining I'm going too fast, and then she's complaining I'm not going fast enough, like, instantly. I'm trying to see if I can get my horse to come over here and put some of these pelts on it, sell them for some money. Not that I'm short of money, so I guess I don't really need to worry about this. But I got some big game meat out of all this. Yeah, poor wolf pelts. I mean, you need to use specific weapons to get high quality pelts, and shooting the wolves in the face with a pistol is apparently not the way to do it. And my controller is out of battery. Can sometimes squeeze enough out just to... Be nice if I could finish this video, but it doesn't look like it's quite going to let me finish the video. Alright, folks. When we come back next time, I'll have a fully charged controller. Won't that be a treat? I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.